Hey, and welcome back to the channel. I am currently just on Victoria Road, which is just there, about to walk down to the Rozelle Parklands. Now, the purpose of this video is that the Rozelle Parklands actually used to be a rail yard. This rail yard opened in 1922 and closed in 2009 and was part of the Darling Harbour to Rozelle goods line. When Rozelle Yard closed, Rozelle Rail Yard, when it closed, part of it was converted into or redeveloped into the Lilyfield Light Rail Depot, which is right next to the Lilyfield Light Rail stop. And the other part was converted into Rozelle Interchange, which I think that Rozelle Interchange is this, all the new development around the Victoria Road side of the Anzac Bridge. Now, what we're going to do is a pretty easy video today, a walk in the park, literally. So we're going to just walk through the yard, or the park even, and just show you what used to be the rail yard. Not too sure if there's any remnants of the rail yard, or any information, or any plaques, or any bloody anything really. But we'll see, won't we? And if I'm able to find a photo or source a photo of the rail yard, I'll place it within the video. Alrighty, stop the video there. I was able to source some photos from a very good mate, Brad Peden. Brad has his own YouTube channel called the Semi-Retired FOMA. I'll put the link to that in the description below so you can check out his YouTube channel. He's got some amazing video footage that you can't get these days, similar to photos like this of Rozelle Yard. And I thank him very, very, very much for supplying these photos. He's greatly appreciated, and it'll be appreciated even more if you definitely could go check out and subscribe to his YouTube channel, the Semi-Retired FOMA. Now already in the garden bed I can actually see tracks. As a lot of you know, I am a train nut. So it's actually pretty cool that there's some tracks left in here. Very cool. Right, there is a bit of a plaque here. Currently walking on the cyclist side. Naughty, naughty. Anyway, but yeah, we're just going to read this plaque, and then I'll be a good boy and get on the right side of the path. Like what they've done with the palms here, they're acclimatizing, I guess you could say. When they were first planted, it was actually summer, and they were absolutely, pardon the French, but they were absolutely burnt. Really were. But they've definitely improved. They're a lot more green than they used to be. But yeah, this is amazing. I don't know if these plaques are anything to do with the plants or if they're to do with the yard itself, but I don't know, yard, beautiful. This is what we like to see, I think. But if you want to pause the video, have a bit of a read, and then resume when you're done. Sweet. So, if you'll remember some time ago, I did a video, or maybe more than one video, of the goods line. The goods line from near the Powerhouse Museum, Ultimo, to near Central Station. That video. That's where this led to. But it's a pretty good park. If you probably remember a little while ago, there was actually a bit of negativity with this park. This park is where the whole asbestos mulch fiasco, I guess, started. So you've got some rails there. Yeah, so a little while ago, maybe 12 months ago, maybe more, maybe less, there was a bit of a problem with a number of parks in and around Sydney having asbestos in the mulch, and it sort of spread beyond Sydney, and I think maybe even just beyond New South Wales. I'm not sure, but anyway, that's obviously rectified. They've cleaned up all that mulch and all that stuff. Sorry, I'm walking everywhere now. I'm just sort of trying to follow all these tracks and things like that, the old rails. But one thing we walked past just before is another plaque. See if it says anything different about the goods line or... Oh, there we go, Rozelle Yard. Beauty. Just, I'm gonna pause, have a read. It's the main photo of the rail yard that I was focusing on there. As I keep on yakking about in a lot of the videos, I work as I do garden maintenance, and a lot of my work's around Abbotsford and Drummoyne, mainly Drummoyne, Marsfield as well, Epping, and I pass this area a lot, and I've always sort of wanted to come here. This part's blocked off. It's all new grass. Now, to get back towards home, I could have just gotten the 501 to the city, but I thought, hey, if I'm going to do this video, I literally walked from Drummoyne to the Balmain Tigers Club to do that video update for you all, and then walked from the Balmain Tigers Club to here, and conveniently enough, if I keep on following this path, it'll lead me to Glebe light rail stop. Now I'm hoping I can get a good overview from up here where these decorated things are. Oh dear, there we go. Done pretty good. When they were first doing this, I was wondering what on earth they were doing, but it's looking quite good. Also, the view from up there might include the Anzac Bridge and whatnot, if I can get a good enough zoom on that. Pretty impressive what they had done here. I remember quite a while ago when I had seen Rozelle Yard from a distance before I started getting into taking photos of trains and things, because I am a train spotter, as well as the historic side of things. I noticed that there was a string or a lineup of the old 1964 double-deck tulloch carriages that were retired and then ultimately scrapped from there. And it was sort of something that I'd always wanted to do, is sort of come into the Rozelle Yard, which was pretty much, well, seemingly abandoned at that point, and get some photos of those carriages. But yeah, sort of missed out on that. Got some building happening here, just enhancing the park, enhancing the parklands. It's going pretty well. So Rozelle Yard was one of two major yards on the Rozelle Darling Harbour goods line. Obviously you had Rozelle Yard, and the other one was at Darling Harbour. So they've done very, very good here. going to follow this path around and hopefully stand at the top of those steps up there. I think that we're going to get a pretty good view from the top of those stairs. I just looked behind me and seems to be sorry, it seems to be quite a decent view. Alright, well, there's a little thing there about what's happening with the park here now. Don't know if you have another device or anything like that that can scan that QR code, but if you do, go nuts. I'm only going to go as far as the Glebe light rail stop. The yard used to continue up here to the right towards Lilyfield and then on to Darling Harbour. I'm actually going to go here. This is a pretty decent spot. ×5, there we go, better quality. So you got the power station, which is hidden behind the trees there, Crown Casino, City Skyline, Anzac Bridge, Centrepoint Tower, these. No, they did a good job. Righto. Let's make sure I don't get collected by a bike. That'll be bloody awkward. So the line continued down this way. Oh, it's Rozelle Bay light rail stop. Sorry, I said Glebe, didn't I? Either way, whatever. Don't laugh too hard. No, I'm joking. Always laugh. Right. Continue up here. Might even be another little spot up here where we can get a look over the yards. A decent walk, that's for sure. But for those of you who have actually seen the yards or been to the yards, hopefully this brings back some memories. Maybe you've worked some trains in and out of the yards. Maybe you worked in the yards themselves. Maybe you're a shunter. Maybe you were just, I don't know, maybe just there. There's a path off to the left here. With some seats. So we'll go through here first before heading to the light rail stop. I don't think that path to the light rail stop shows anything to do with the yard. However, I'll still film the walk anyway, just in case. Righto. It's a cool little area. There is a plaque just up here too, so. This part here gives you a, not sure which way those chicks are going. This part here gives you a much better look at the city skyline too. I know I've uploaded this video to both channels because it's railway related and Abandoned Oz related. Abandoned Oz being, again, just clarifying again, Abandoned Oz being a channel not only about abandoned places but also about places of historic significance. Places like this showing you what a place looks like now and describing what it used to be. But this little comment is for the Abandoned Oz side of it. Have you noticed that when it comes to train videos, the videos are triple the length or more? I just tend to yap about it. Righto, so we'll go to the Rozelle Bay light rail stop, which is up here. Good little walk this for those of you who are interested in this kind of stuff and also like to have a beer or three. Could always get a tram, L1 Dulwich Hill Line tram to the Rozelle Bay light rail stop, which is just up here. Make your way through the park and around to where we started, and there's a thing called the it's from the Inner West Council, called the Balmain Heritage Pub Walk. That's something that I'm actually thinking about. On a warm weekend, go for a decent walk through here and film this pub walk for you, or the Heritage Pub Walk. It'd be quite interesting, actually. Might end up doing something about the... there was a pub on the corner up there next to the Anzac Bridge. It burnt down, and now that whole area has been redeveloped conveniently. Forgot what it was called, but might add that into the mix as well. Just thinking of sort of fun little things to do for the channel. Sit there and go on a little bit of a pub walk sort of thing and add that history side of stuff into it. But I think it's a good idea anyway. By the end of the video I'll be a bit happy, let's say. But anyway, here's the Rozelle Bay light rail stop. That's pretty much all I can show you for this. Gonna get a vehicle back into the city, and yeah. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you soon. Ciao.